Good evening. I am posting tonight and doing this Facebook Live primarily because I want to send this to my mother. We're both sharing the same ailment. We both got a pain in the ass. So, and as I Googled this tonight and Googled different things about hemorrhoids, if you know what hemorrhoids are, 3 out of 4 people are suffering from hemorrhoids. And so you might be one of them. I might be one of them because 3 out of 4, you know. But we don't talk about it, right? So let's talk about it. And in my Louise Hay book, Trust Life, you can heal your life by Louise Hay. She categorizes all the different ailments that we could possibly have in our bodies, and or most of them, and puts out the possibility of the contracting emotions that could be happening in there. And so as we can combine the Louise Hay information, so when if I've got hemorrhoids and they're painful, what emotions might be contributing to that pain, and then we couple that with EFT, emotional freedom techniques, we have a way of releasing some of that stuff. So I'm going to, so as I look through my little book here, you can tell that this has been my working copy because I use it a lot. So the anus, hemorrhoids, see hemorrhoids. The first part of that is that the anus is the releasing point and it's a dumping ground. So that's what releases out of our body and allows things to move through. And actually in Qigong, I'm just reaching over here to grab something else. Qigong, when we're working with the different body parts as well, the kidney system is connected to the anus, and the expanding emotion in the Qigong philosophy, the Qigong science, is that gratitude is the expanding emotion and fear is the contracting emotion. And I know that I just watched a documentary on grief. For those of you who don't know me, you'll know that my husband died 7 months ago. And as I was watching this documentary on grief by C.S. Lewis, well, it was about C.S. Lewis's book or work. And the documentary, if you want to go find it, it's on PureFlix, and it's called Through a Glass Darkly. And the first caption that comes up on the screen is a quote by C.S. Lewis that says, "I never knew that grief could feel so much like fear." And I'll tell you, for the last week, I've just been feeling into all kinds of fear and all kinds of different things that I've been afraid of. And it's been a tough week because I'm processing all that stuff, right? You know, you're in the grief and you don't know what the grief is. And so it's been interesting because about probably 3 or 4 months ago now, my mother started having a great deal of difficulty with hemorrhoids and just constant pain with them. And now I'm having the same difficulty. And there can be intergenerational connections as we work with the energy from our parents and the things that we hold. And that's why all of the possibilities in our body and all the dis-eases in our body can have some emotional connections as well. So I promised my mom, she's 91, and she has macular degeneration, so she can't see very well, and she will follow a guided tap, but she doesn't know how to put it together. So this particular one, you might benefit from this, you never know. So we're going to talk about the hemorrhoids and about the contracting emotions, the possible cause, and then the expanding affirmation and how to bring those into our body and how to release them and how to use them using the EFT process. So just the basic piece about hemorrhoids is that it is the releasing point and it's a dumping ground. So our anus closes and sometimes it holds on to stuff that we don't know how. It's not that we don't want to. We don't even know that it's there, and we don't know how to release it and allow that to open and allow those emotions to move through us and move out. So what we'll do is we'll start with a tap on the karate chop point. And I'm going to use the contracting emotion here to tap on, and then I'm going to show you how we'll expand that into the positive affirmation, the expanding emotion. I don't like to call them negative or positive emotions because all emotions have information. We need to have every emotion that we're capable of feeling. Anger, frustration, resentment, bitterness. Those are all important emotions because they all come with some information of some sort for us. When we receive the information and we process the information, then the emotion itself can release and go. It's when we don't know how to process the emotion that the body holds on to it and puts it in the body in Qigong, we would call these a Qi blockage. So the tapping, the EFT, emotional freedom techniques, which works on acupuncture points on our body. Same thing with Qigong. We tap a lot in Qigong as well. We just don't put this vocabulary to it. So it's all congruent. It all works together. We bring in positive emotions. So getting down to it. So the contracting part is that it's a releasing point, and it's a releasing point of the body, and it's a dumping ground. So I would say, even though, and I'm going to do some pauses here because my mom's going to tap along with this. And so in the EFT process, as the practitioner and the facilitator of the EFT process, which I am, and I'm certified to do, I would start the script and I would start the dialogue, and as somebody that's following along would repeat what I'm saying. So I'm going to leave these gaps where you have the opportunity to repeat. So Mom, here come the gaps. You can repeat it through these gaps. So we're tapping on our karate chop point. This resets our polarity, the way the energetics move in our body. Our yin energy needs to move down the front of our body. Our yang energy needs to move up the back. When we're experiencing imbalance in our body, that gets skewed a little bit. This helps to reset it. Here we go. Even though I'm experiencing a lot of pain in my anus, and it's a releasing space and a dumping ground, and it's all plugged up, I'm willing to learn to easily and comfortably release that which I no longer need in my life. Remember that these emotions come in for a reason. They bring information, they protect us in some manner in their mind. When we hold them, that's when we get the blockages. Even though I'm experiencing all this pain in my anus, and it hurts like hell. So here in this space, we're going to really blow it up. And you don't even have to blow it up, because when it hurts, it hurts. It's not nice. I'm willing to learn to easily and comfortably release that which I no longer need. Even though all these blocked emotions are creating a lot of pain in my anus, we're still tapping on the karate chop. I'm willing to learn to release them, and I'm willing to learn to release those things that I no longer need in my life, those emotions that I no longer need in my life. And now we're going to go to different points in our body. So just follow along at the eyebrow. All this pain in my anus, and at the side of the eye, I'm just going to tap underneath my glasses. All this pain in my anus, all this pain in my anus, and here we're going to blow this really up. This hurts so much, I can't even sit properly. I can't sleep. I just want to cry. It hurts so much. It is so painful underneath the armpit, right on the bra strap. Tapping the top of her head. It is so painful. And if you want to say bad words, go ahead and say words. I won't call them bad words. I'll call them swear words because they're expressive. Damn it, this hurts. Oh, this really, 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 really hurts. So now we're really feeling into what is. Oh, this hurts so much. I wish I understood this pain. I want relief in this pain so much. Now you may feel that the pain actually might start to go up a little bit. Oh, this hurts so much. Damn it, I want to release this. I wish I understood this more. I'm willing to learn how to let go of things that I'm holding in my body. I don't know why I hold it. I don't want to continue to hold it. And as I'm talking about this, I'm feeling some pain ease now, right now. I don't want to hold it all the time. Now the pain's climbing up again, but dang it, it hurts. So if it starts coming back, just go back to expressing how it really feels. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, dang, it just makes me want to cry and spit and yell. And whatever it makes you feel like doing. Oh, and then just make some of those sounds. Oh, this hurts so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, this hurts. When you feel that spontaneous need to sigh, feel free to let that loose, because that is some of the movements, the moving of the energy. I'm willing to learn how to let all that extra stuff go. I'm willing to learn to let go of whatever I'm holding in my body. I haven't understood this process. I haven't understood why I hold things. As I say that, I haven't understood. I feel this release and I feel a softness. I haven't understood how to hold, why I'm holding it. I don't know why I'm holding it. And I don't need to know all of the reasons why I'm holding it. I'm willing to release it and let it go. And feel into your body, feel what needs to adjust in your body. You'll see me kind of squirming around a little bit. I'm opening my posture. I'm opening my shoulders so that the energy channels can move clearly and let things move. I'm breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. And I'm tapping on the collarbone. I'm willing to release this. I'm willing to learn. That's the basic anus one. And now I'm going to go over to the actual hemorrhoid one. And it talks about fear of deadlines, anger about the past, afraid to let go, and feeling burdened. So I'm going to tap on each one of those aspects of things. And we've already done the karate chop point. We've reset a polarity. It says here that I'm afraid of deadlines. What deadlines am I afraid of? As I tap, I'm going to slow down my tap, and I'm going to think about what deadlines I might be afraid of. And my personal experiences, I can feel into some deadlines, some things that have been piling up on me that need to get fixed, that need to get resolved. They have deadlines. I'm releasing that energetic hold that those deadlines have on me. I'm releasing the anxiety that knowing that those deadlines are looming and I don't have the things done. I don't understand how to get that done. My technology has crashed. I can't print things on my computer at the moment. And if I don't get them done, if I don't meet the deadline, what happens if you don't meet the deadline? For me, it's I can't register my truck without paying a huge fine. All of these deadlines that put pressure on me. These deadlines are overwhelming. Feel into the deadline. So many things to do. So many things to do. So many things I can't control. And yet the deadline controls me. I feel angry about so many things in my past as well. And I like to think that I'm a positive person and I don't get angry very much. Maybe I just don't feel into my anger. Maybe I don't allow myself to feel angry. Because good girls don't feel angry. Good girls forgive everybody. Good girls are happy and cheerful all the time. But damn it, there's a lot of stuff I'm mad about. I'm curious about anger. Anger is emotion that comes when boundaries have been crossed. Anger comes to help us reset a boundary. Where in my life was I not able to set a boundary? Where in my life did those boundaries keep getting crossed? But I'm still supposed to be a nice girl even though the boundary is crossed. I'm supposed to be a nice girl even though the boundaries have been crossed. Don't cross the boundary. Stop. And you might want to pause here, pause the video perhaps. If you can think about, if you're in a space where you're thinking about something where that has happened, where you have not been able to set a boundary, you might want to stop the video, just put it on pause. And if you're listening in real time, go back to this. And you might want to start yelling. Because when boundaries have been crossed and we are in danger, when our emotional stability is in danger, keep tapping while you're listening. Our emotional stability is in danger, our physical health is in danger, our physicalness is in danger, but we don't have a voice, we bury it. So think back in a time, and you may feel like you've forgiven people, and up here in our head, we may have forgiven, but our body has held the anger. And so here we're releasing the anger. The anger comes to set a boundary. I'm setting that boundary now. And if you want to get louder, if you want to say swear words, if you want to shout and scream, pound on a pillow. So if you pound on a pillow, you're pounding on that karate chop point again. That's going to all be beneficial. It moves it all. I can feel my anus relaxing already. I am so angry that you crossed that boundary. I told you no. You are not to, whatever it is, do not cross that boundary ever again. You find your angry voice, set it up, make it big. I have a right to set a boundary. I have a right to draw lines. You are not to cross those boundaries, be they emotional, physical, verbal, whatever. The next statement is afraid to let it go. What am I afraid to let go of? I'm afraid to let go of my anger because if I let go of my anger now, they might cross the boundary again. I'm afraid to let go of my anger. If I let go of my anger, what they did was, it says that it was okay. If I let go of my anger, what else might happen? My anger helps me. I need to keep my anger. But nice girls don't get angry. I'm supposed to forgive. I'm a nice person. I forgive people. But my body is still holding it. So even though in my mind I have forgiven that crossing of the boundary, my body still needs to hold the anger in case the boundary gets crossed again. I will never allow that boundary to get crossed again. And my anger is the sentry at the door that says stop. And that anger and that holding on to it is a huge burden. There's no way to put that burden down. It costs so much to hold that anger. I'm holding it in my anus. It is so painful. Day and night and day and night and day and night. I wonder if there's a possibility that I could think in some other way. I wonder if there's something that would help my body to feel safer. and calmer and more relaxed. I release all that feels unlike love. I release all that's held in my body that feels unlike love. I release any little pockets of anger in any spots in my body, especially in my anus, that doesn't feel like love. There's time and there's space for everything I want to do. There's time and there's space for everything I want to do. There's time and there's space for everything I want to do. My anger has kept me safe, and I'm grateful for my anger. I am grateful for the expression of my anger. I'm grateful that it's protected me all my life. I'm grateful for how quickly I can feel it. I'm grateful for how quickly I can now set a boundary and be certain that it's respected. I am grateful for my anger. And I allow my anger to rest somewhere outside my body. I allow my anger and I ask my anger to rest maybe right about here, outside my body, where it can still watch. And if I'm feeling threatened again, my anger can zip in and set the boundary. And then it can go back into this little pod, this watching pod. And anytime I need it, it can come back in and then sit back out again. My anger is very valuable. I love my anger. Holding my anger in my body is the wrong space to hold it. I allow my body to release my anger and let it go to its watching pod outside of my body. It's there and available to me anytime I need it. It's ready to act. It's ready to set a boundary. I love my anger. And I love the watching pod that it sits from. And anytime I need it again, I invite it right back in to serve me and to protect me. And when I listen to it and set the boundaries I need to set, my anger can go back out to the watching pod, and I am grateful. I'm grateful that my body tells me when it needs a change. I'm grateful for the information that other people have given that help me to see where the changes can come in, where I'm holding things, and help me to release them. I'm really grateful for the magnificence of my body. And I'm grateful for my own magnificence. I'm grateful that the pain in my anus has dropped from about an 8 to about a 3. And even though there may be more to release, because my anger might not want to release really quickly, because it's protected me for so long and so well. And so I love that about my anger. It wants to protect me so well. I receive my anger when it needs to come back in again. And for now, my anger sits and I release it through my anus to sit in its waiting and watching pod. released from my body, but still available to me. Thank you, anger. Oh, I love you. As I give the gratitude part to the anger, I can feel my whole anus just relaxing. So just sit in this space now and continue to tap. Continue to breathe deeply. And continue to receive releasing in your body. Just feel into different body parts that might have been rigid or tight or tense. And let's slow down the tap now. And slow down the breath. If you're still feeling residual pain or a little bit left, mine's at about a 2 now. So I'm going to send love. I'm not going to focus on that space and say, oh, go away, rest of the pain, go away, rest of the pain. It came to protect me. And so as I tap, I'm envisioning my anus relaxing, and I'm envisioning me sending love and gratitude to my anus. And as I said that, my pain increased just a little bit. Because the anger says, you're trying to get rid of me. And so I'm going back into gratitude to the anger. Thank you so much for protecting me, anger. And as I said that, I could feel my anus relax again. Thank you so much for protecting me, anger. You've been watching out for me all my life. And I am really grateful for the good job you've done in watching out for me. And I release you back to your waiting space. I release you back to your watching space. And I welcome you in again whenever I need you. My brain, my amygdala will tell me instantly, will tell you instantly when I'm needed again, when you're needed again. Thank you, anger, for taking such good care of me. Thank you, self. You can look yourself in the mirror if you like. You can say your own name. So I would say, thank you, Roxy, for taking the time to lean into this pain, to sit with this pain and receive it, and seek to understand it. Thank you for the pain, for asking me to slow down and pay attention. I say thank you to the pain for helping me to see what I need, not the actions of a good girl all the time. Thank you, pain, for teaching me. Thank you, Roxy, for being willing to listen. And being willing to be present. And being willing to embrace and love all that is. I am grateful. Take your right hand and put it on your heart and your left hand over the heart. Breathe deeply into your heart. And bring a smile to your face as well. Just a very gentle one. That brings safety to the amygdala and safety to the body. And if you're still feeling residual pain, I still am feeling residual pain, but it's all moved over now to the left side. And it's much less than it was. It was about an 8 when I started. It's now at about a 3. Kind of comes up and goes down and up and goes down. And so I'm going to use my visualization. And as soon as I said that and had a picture of my visualization of what I was going to do and sending a heart, a red heart, to that space, things softened again. So it kind of comes up and goes down and comes up and goes down. And as I say thank you to it, it balances out. I'm going to rub our hands together. Bring your hands to your face and massage your face. And as you massage your face, fingers on either side of the nose, up into the hairline, we're drawing a heart shape on our face. And our palms here have a meridian point that goes directly to the heart and brings in unconditional love. And so as you massage your face, and your face has acupuncture points for all of the organs and the functions of the torso of the body. So as we massage our face, you're going to say to yourself, I invite you to do this. Say, I love you, and use your own name. So I would say, I love you, Roxy. And now again, we're bathing all of our organs in love. It's interesting, as I said that, I felt this twinge and then a release in my anus area. I love you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing this with me. I'm going to send this off to my mom so that she can tap along with this. Namaste. I love you.